We can provide every screw to be fixed in a wall with a dedicated blanking plug of matching size, which we will design to make it expand to the maximum once the screw is driven home to the cap. Is that what Joseph Rawlings was thinking while looking at the British Museum building as he was planning to enter the facade renovation tender procedure? The year was 1910. The British Museum was being prepared for a major refurbishment of the entire building. Following the innovation of that time, the museum needed an electrical system to be installed on the facade in such a way as to conceal it from the visitor's gaze and avoid damaging the existing masonry. The question was how, since the only applicable method available at that time was to chisel out a hole in the wall, fill it tightly with a piece of wood and screw a fixture to its surface. One by one, successive contractors were backing out of the job. All but one, the owner of a small electrical and construction company, the Rawlings brothers, operating in the market since 1887. Joseph Rawlings, an entrepreneur, an inventor, and a visionary all-in-one, decided not to focus on the limiting factors, but opened his mind to innovative solutions, and the British Museum eventually received what they needed, which triggered a true revolution in the construction industry. The prototype of Rawlplug's first fixing solution consisted of a brass strap press-formed to create 4 threaded sections. The sections were then put together and placed with a screw inside a hole to eventually expand under the screw's impact. The next step was to apply fiber, which turned out to be a perfect material, mainly for its elasticity and durability. Hemp and string were arranged along the mandrel and bonded with adhesive. Rawlplug's simple yet spectacular invention solved thousands of problems of the construction sector at the same time, automatically making the Rawlplugs one of the world's breakthrough inventions, along with the radio, the cinematograph, or the mechanical motor. The invention was also a prelude to a series of Rawlplug's patents, which revolutionized the construction industry. The Rawlplug invention was followed by the world's first Rawl hammer, the world's first mechanical anchor, the world's first shock-resistant fixing, as well as spring toggle and Rawl anchor, the world's first fixing solutions dedicated to drywall applications, which were the models for plasterboard fixings developed later. But if not for the first ever Rawlplug, patented in 1911 under the number 22680-11, the technology of finishing works would never be the same again, while the invention itself became the very foundation of the Rawlplug brand.